Good morning, everyone. Simon Holden here for Holden's Horses, the HFC Horses for Courses Club itself. It's just coming up to 9 a.m. It's Tuesday, the 10th of August. A very, very wet day yesterday, but a very, very successful day. I was disappointed with the two at Wolverhampton. I'm not going to lie that we're given on here, but I'm going to go back there. I'm going to put that right today. I'm fairly confident about that, but I must just give a massive shout out to the people in my double shot service first, who yesterday landed a huge punt with a horse called Royal Regent, backed at 9-1, and then also the people in Bombproof who backed a first time out horse at 3-1 from the Kevin Ryan yard. So big thumbs up to you. But then again, a massive thank you, a massive thumbs up, because yesterday I told you there's going to be some Monday night mayhem at Ripon. And so it proved to be the case. We backed a horse called Digital, 100-30, that was backed in all day, went off a short price favorite and did the business. I think it's going to go in again, that one. And folks, you tell me how many 25-1 winners you backed recently. Well, if you're in card marker, you'll say it was last night, because Woodland's Charm, I came on here yesterday. I said I had a big price horse that I've been told was going to go very, very close last night. Well, that was no kidding. It didn't go close. It won fairly comfortably. I was told by my Molten Mo, if this horse is lying up and in contention 2 out, it will power away. Well, it was in second place at the furlong pole and powered away. That horse was Woodland's Charm. That SP was 25-1. 25-1. Massive well done to everybody. I did say I could land these monsters. That was yet another big one. This is the home of big price winners, Holden's Horses. So you got your 25s, you got your 3s. It's a monster winning day. I think it's 24 points level stake profit on the night. Unlucky second in the first, so it would have been another winner. But hey, and the show rolls on to Chelmsford tonight. I'm sticking with evenings. I like the look of this card. I was a bit concerned about Nottingham and the weather. Not so much when I went into it, and I have got some big service bets at Nottingham, but for a card as a whole, I thought the Chelmsford card tonight came together really, really well. So folks, if you want those big prices, that pushes the card marker profits through the roof. Yet again, this is really taking apart the books. We went to town on Monday night. I want a terrific Tuesday on the sand at Chelmsford. Come and join me. Just £5 for the whole card. Not £5 for one bet, not £5 for two bets. £5 for a card. You've got a clearly marked NAP. You've got a clearly marked next best NB. And I think they're a double tonight. I'm personally playing a big double on the NAP and the NB, and then I'm tinkering around with combos with the rest. So you had one monster double if you were comboing last night. And of course, those huge singles. So fantastic. There's nothing better than giving them a kick where it hurts on a Monday and reminding them that you're going to be here all week administering punishment. So join me. It's Chelmsford tonight. Let's keep this party going. And I'm going back to Wolverhampton. I've got unfinished business. We're going to play the first 2 race for some more HFC YouTube exclusives. Believe me, I'm as keen on these as I am on the others. I want you to win on here, and I want you to join me privately. That's how this works. I give the very best free content I can. We had a superb lucky here that was given for free at the sports bar. 2 wins, 2 seconds. Nice profits. We're going to roll it on today. Go back to Wolverhampton. Was very disappointed with those 2 yesterday. I thought the first one could have been ridden with a bit more effort. And the second one, well, we were told that it didn't let itself down at Leicester, the Queen's horse. I think it's a case of that horse doesn't want to know. It might be well bred. I think there's talent there. He got out there, tried to kick on, and the horse just did not want to know. So I see a future away from racing for that one. Perhaps show jumping or whatever. I'm sure Her Majesty will look after it, but I don't think it's going to be in the flat racing game. It might even go over hurdles. Right, let's look at the first. I've got one really solid win bet here and one very, very crafty each way. And we'll start with a crafty each way. It's in the 1 o'clock at Wolver. Dunstall Park, a sharp course. It's a class 5, and we have a horse here, returning to the scene of former glories, a horse that would appear to be bang out of form, but I've got a sneaky feeling of a very low mark of 59 that number 6 Hufflepuff is going to run a much improved race today. Ben Robinson takes the ride for Brian Ellison. If we look through this horse's recent form, it's blankety blank. It's the old phone number, isn't it? It's the old 00769 whatever, but returning here to where it's won off much higher marks. It's running some decent enough races where it wouldn't have much chance, but what that has meant is that this 3-time winner has come tumbling down from marks as high as 75, 77 to a lowly mark of 59, dropping it in here to this class 5 off a lowly weight back at a course it loves. So I think there is a very strong chance they will have a go this yard. And when the Ellison yard have a go, you really want to side with them. Now, currently it's 8-1 with Bet Victor. It's a 2-place race. So I have a small each way bet at 8-1. That's what I'm going to do. I'm having a small each way bet on this one. I'm having a win bet on the second one. And I'm having a small win bet double. So it's HFC time. It's Hufflepuff. It's number 6. If we can get on with Bet Victor, take the 8s. If they're going to have a go, then I would suggest today is as good as any because it's back at a course it loves off an extremely low mark now. And I think Hufflepuff is worth following today to return to former glories, if winning at Wolverhampton can ever be described as former glories. Right, let's go to the second race. It's a maiden auction. The market would suggest that Elkanix, number 2, is the one to beat. The Balding horse, I can see why, was 2nd of 9, 3-1 on debut. The Balding yard have given us so many winners this year. I am loath to desert them, but I'm going to do, folks, because I believe the one to be on here is number 3, Halcyon Spirit, trained by Marcus Tregoning, sent up here. This horse has been very consistent without getting its head in front, but I think that could change today. Placed in 3 of 4 starts, was 3rd last time. That was at Nottingham. Now, Marcus Tregoning reaches for the blinkers today for the first time. Now, that can be seen as a negative, or it can be seen as just eking out that last little bit of improvement. Now, the bare form of 73, I think is better than Elkanix performed last time, because Elkanix hasn't been rated yet. I can't know that for certain. Now, you could argue that the Balding horse is open for more scope, and that's fair enough. But I do think the prices are wrong here. You could argue there could be 9-4 joint jollies, but not 6-4 and 11-4. Our horse is proven. The only thing it's yet to do is win, but it's been second twice. Sorry, it's been 3rd twice, 2nd. It was 6th on debut, but Marcus Tregoning very rarely has first time out winners. He leaves loads to work on. And I think on the bare form with the blinkers to eke out a little bit more, drawn in stall 4, I think Dougie Costello can get a pitch. And I think he can bring it through in the last half furlong to finally get on the board. And I think 11-4 is too big. I understand why the bookies are so short, because the Balding yard has been all conquering. Hayley Turner takes the ride on the jolly. I've seen her give some poor rides lately. I am a fan. I'm not having a go, but I think she isn't riding at the top of her game. Whereas I think Dougie's a fairly solid jock. And I think if Halcyon Spirit is good enough, he'll be able to get it home. And 11-4 looks fair enough to me. So it's a win bet for me, 11-4. If you want to do that double as a win, you could even do it as an each way. Your best price would be Bet Victor, because they're 11-4 as well. And of course, their top price on Hufflepuff. So there you are. It's an HFC. We're going back to Wolverhampton with unfinished business. And yesterday, just a big shout out again to anybody who came on card market at 25-1. I am absolutely thrilled for you. There's nothing I like better than putting out these and seeing people smash up the books. That's what I'm here for. Brilliant yesterday with the first time out for Kevin Ryan, for the mastermind, and the double shot, that big 9-1 smash up at air as well. So fantastic. If you're involved in any of that, give me the thumbs up. If you're going to get involved in Chelmsford, give me the thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber, please join. It's free. I will be back possibly tonight. There was no free bet, no early bird yesterday because I was concerned weather-wise, and I was going to go card marker on the sand. I don't like Lingfield's card today, so I've avoided that. But there may well be an early flyer for Wednesday, so check early. Come and join me at Chelmsford. It's going to be a great night. It was a great night last night. Let's go back to Wolverhampton. We've got unfinished business at Dunstall Park.